Hi, it's Rana, and I have a layout today just for fun. I have a story that I want to tell, and I showed you just a little bit of the picture that I want to document. I am pulling out my Color Rush Studio kit from June, um, and I did use a little bit of this collection. I had purchased part of the collection, and then I was super excited to see that we were going to be getting this in our June kit because I love all of the extra fun things that you get when you subscribe to that kit. So I am going to be using some of that today, and I'm going to tell the story of my oldest grandson being the MVP at a tournament that they played at. And it was a fantastic story. I just I tend to do a lot if you've been here for a while, you probably know this by now, but I tend to do a lot of day-to-day fun little pictures and the big stuff, the stuff I don't want to forget, the stuff that I really have something to talk about, a big story I want to tell. I procrastinate about those pages so much because I don't know why, honestly. Because I'm waiting for the perfect collection or I'm waiting for the perfect idea to pop in my head or whatever. And I want to be more intentional about documenting some of the important stuff too, and not just all the cute little fun, you know, day trip or little stories. I do want to tell some of the big stories too. Um, I think I'm probably opposite of everyone else who, documents all of the big stuff and leaves the day-to-day stuff out, and I'm the opposite. I find it a lot easier to tell those little stories than it is to tell the bigger stories for some reason. I think it's just too much pressure. But anyway, this is a big story. My grandson broke his thumb right after the first tournament of the season, and this kid practices pretty much year round, loves baseball, is obsessed with baseball, honestly. He's just gotten into baseball cards now that he's loving. So he knows all of the major league players and he watches baseball all the time, practices and practices. And then he broke his thumb and didn't get to play for, I think, 6 weeks, although they didn't have a tournament every weekend during that time. But he kind of came back. I think the first tournament that he played in, they actually won, and but he wasn't, like, the star or any of that kinda thing, like, he was just coming back, he didn't get to pitch that weekend. He hit, but not, like, how he can hit, but, he is coming off an injury, and it takes a little bit to get back in the swing of things, so to speak, um, but the weekend before this tournament, he was really hitting good, and he pitched that then too and did okay. Um, they did not win the tournament, but it was a good outing, it was fine. They did, they did well. Then this weekend came, and he was on fire. It was so fun to watch him. He was so excited, he was hitting like crazy, and it was so fabulous just to see him excel and do what he loves and feel good about it and just really and he pumped up his whole team and that was great. They were excited for him and he was excited they were winning and all the things. So, the story that I'll read you my journaling as you watch me fumble because this was really a lot of fumbling. I had no plan whatsoever. I'm just going through everything, trying to decide what I want to use, and really no plan. Um, but my journaling says June 27, 28 was the best weekend of baseball yet. All your practice and hard work paid off because you really hit with power. Four doubles, a triple, and a walk-off hit to get your team into the championship game. Then you pitched your team to victory, allowing only 2 runs and no walks. It was no surprise that you were named the tournament MVP. I think I forgot to mention that he had 7 RBIs too. That's okay. He can look back on his mom's Facebook and see that part. But anyway, so it was just a fantastic weekend, and I want to, have that in his album. As they get to this age, there's just not as many stories to tell as there was when they were little. I don't have him all day every day like I did when he was, you know, first. Well, I kept him and both of his siblings ever since they were born. So I don't have him every day like I did then. Um, and he's doing his own thing and it's not always wanting me to take pictures and document everything, but this was a big thing. So I get to tell that story and have that documented for him so that he can look back and remember that weekend and how it felt to just be the MVP, you know? That's special. So I finally kind of got a plan. It took me, way too long, I feel like, to decide this. I knew the story I wanted to tell, and I did have that done before I even started, but then I wasn't sure where I was going to put it, and I found that tag. I really wanted the little Game Time Energy piece. I love that, and it also has St. Louis Browns over there in the yellow. It's like a ticket to a St. Louis Browns, um, game. Which is so cool because, we're from the area. We knew a man, my husband and I did, who played for the St. Louis Brown in the 30s. He played 4 or 5 years, and, he lived downstairs from us in our very first apartment as newlyweds. It was They were the coolest people. They were already old, honestly, and we kinda became the managers of the apartment complex that we were living in, and yeah, it was so fun to get to know them. I always felt bad because we had a no furniture, we had borrowed furniture and a wooden rocker that we actually bought with some of our, wedding money, and that thing made so much noise, and I was downstairs visiting, Mrs. Kimberlin when my husband was upstairs and he was watching something on TV, sports, I'm sure, and he was rocking in that wooden rocking chair, and it made so much noise, and I couldn't believe it, and I apologized and apologized, and she's like, "Honey, we can barely hear." So, that squeaking that you're hearing, we don't even notice. So, they were the sweetest people, but anyway, so as you can see, I'm just putting my letters down. I did use the Epic that came from the Color Rush Studio. Now the little alpha is there, and I had to put them down twice to get them exactly where I wanted them, but that's fine. It's thickers and they barely stick anyway, so I had to glue all those down. I did not make you watch all of that. That's painful to watch. Um, but I got that figured out. I couldn't use the thickers that came in the collection or in the kit, the Color Studio kit, because they were just a little too big. So I pulled these out just from my stash and they worked fine. Uh, But I definitely wanted gold bracket champs on there. It was a really big deal. So I'm going in with the, acrylic stars that came in the, kit. I love how those look. So I wanna get several of those on. I'm using some of the, die cut pieces also. I have Low Key Awesome on there. I have Major Win, Flex. Play Hard is the cork pieces. Those were really cool too, the baseball and the Play Hard. There's a Dream Big. I almost used it too, but um, I ended up not. I didn't feel like I had another place that I needed it, so it didn't make it on. And then I had the number one finger on there because I mean that just screams baseball to me. I love this collection. I did print my photo in color first, but then I decided I didn't like it in color and I just went with a sepia tone and then I left the rings because he got the tournament champ ring, and then he also got the tournament MVP ring, uh, which they only give one of those, so that's a big deal. So I'm just gluing some things down with some 1 millimeter foam tape. I am gluing some things straight to the page. All of the acrylic pieces, I use Nuvo Deluxe adhesive because it does stick really well and it holds them in place. So I don't have to worry about those falling off or anything. Those foam stickers stick really well. I don't ever add any extra adhesive behind those. I think they're there to stay. I haven't had any fall off yet anyway. Let me know in the comments if you've had any fall off. I always do like the alphas, especially like those puffy alphas. They never want to stick good, but uh, I have to add extra adhesive to those. But for everything else, I mean, this is coming together pretty quickly now once I finally came up with a plan, which I don't know if you think it's a plan or not. It kind of looks like a whole bunch of stuff just randomly put down, but to my eye, it was looking good. Um, I really liked how it turned out. Um, it looks kind of like a backwards L design with a little bit of white space, so to speak, up in the top left. So I do like how it turned out. I hope that he will like how it turns out and that he can come back and look at this later on in life and remember the story and how excited he was and all of us were too. Thank you so much for being here, and I will be back again very soon. Bye bye.